Okay, everyone, time for a brand new episode from this serial, um, your favorite animated series. So what we did last time is created this little HUD element where we can draw stuff onto the scene on top of the game objects. And what's gonna happen is, well, okay, we saw it updated and we actually don't have any more ships, which were actually our health, and all is nice. So today we might actually want to do like a menu, like a really small menu. So let's go in here, and in here we see we have a game over and a start thing, and we might want to have like the menu, the entry screen, to simply be like the background that we have, and then the start button, something like that. But for this, we would like to be able to change scenes, right? Because we'll be in one scene with the menu, and then we have to go to another scene where we have the game stuff, the game logic. So let's create the concept of different scenes. I'm gonna create here a scene called game scene, which will actually take care of all this stuff that we did here, some of it. Let's see, game scene. This is a scene, obviously. Like that. Um, well, I don't think we need anything in here, actually. At least for now. Well, actually, I think we actually need this initialize stuff, which, you know, we might have a separate thing that we call whenever we change scenes. Yeah, I think we do. So let's go into scene.hpp, because remember, now we will have the ability to go from one scene to another, or to destroy a scene and, get back in or something like that. So let's add in here like a virtual, and also in here these might also be virtual, but for now let's just keep it like that. Initialize, and by default I suppose this will be empty, I guess. And we should also have like a destroy thing, because we are not gonna destroy, like we are not gonna call the destructor on the scenes. We're not gonna, well, I mean, I guess we could, but I don't want it. Let's implement these functions. So since this is the base class, this scene, these are actually going to be empty for now. By default, we probably want to clear all the game objects and stuff like that. Clear all game objects, clear all UI overlays. Okay. Nice. We don't actually have any initialization, which is nice, at least for the base one. So let's now go into the game scene and actually do virtual void initialize override and destroy. I don't think we are gonna destroy anything for now, at least. Yeah, let's do that, and let's add in here a game scene.cpp, which will be here. Let's include game scene, game scene, game scene. I'm not gonna do anything in it for now, just kind of keeping it there. Um, Let's see, game scene initialize. Here we actually want we want the thing we want the things that are in here. So this sets in bounds, player, add the overlay. We want that. Okay. And there's no more scene dot we are the scene. Okay. And whenever we pass in the scene, we're actually passing ourselves. Right, because this is our custom scene. Obviously we need to include some stuff like the player, the enemy spawner. We can actually remove these, I think, like that. Okay. Screen width, screen height. We can keep these in some settings class. Let's quickly make that. I didn't want this to be a source file. Okay. Pragma once. Let's just make those static. Static int screen width height, whatever. Let's include it here. This is like a quick solution, like that. And we say, hey, settings, just like that. And we just include this. And everything should be good. Ooh. Okay. And yeah, like that. So we basically initialized our game scene like that, and we actually will never have a scene like that. We will have we'll create the scenes like this, and we actually don't have to allocate those dynamically. We can just keep them there. Game scene, since they will live throughout the entirety of the game, we are not gonna physically destroy them. At least this is not the kind of architecture we chose, but we will need some class that will be able to change our scene, and that class will also be able to keep track of what scenes it currently holds. So we will have something like a scene manager, and this class scene manager, I'm gonna make it like a singleton, like a global thing that can be accessed from pretty much anywhere, I think. We can change it in the future. I don't think there will be a case where we want that, but you know, we can do it. So only like objects can change scenes, or you know, stuff like that. We can definitely do that, so it's not accessible from everywhere. So let's do static void add scene, and obviously we will add a name and scene. Let's include scene. Let's include string, like that. we'll need a function like void change scene, or maybe we want to push a scene. Not sure. Whatever. So let's change the scene like that. We will have something like scene, current scene, scene, I think previous scene. Maybe we want to go back to a scene. Yeah, let's do push scene, just like that. And let's do pop. And we're simply gonna pop our current scene and go to a previous one. I think this is it, and we need a nice way to get the current scene like that. So let's take all of these and implement them in some file. Scene manager. Like that. Let's put it here. Let's make these static. Let's put them in here. Let's do null pointer. Just like that. And we'll actually need like a map of scenes so we can reference them by name easier. So again, we'll have string, and here we're gonna have a scene pointer, scene map. Yeah, sure, we can keep those like that. So yeah. This looks wrong for some reason. The word scene looks so weird, man. So, yeah, this is actually static. So let's just do name equals scene, to do add error handling. Our shitty game doesn't have error handling. When we push a scene, you know what, we should have, because we want to keep more previous scenes, so we should have like a stack, you know, which we can have like a actual stack, or we can just use a vector. I mean, it's fine any other way. Let's try this scene stack. So let's see. Don't remember last time when I worked with the stack. Do we not have a stack? Let's see. C++ stack. Yeah, STL stack. What's the issue, man? Is this not present anymore? Hmm? I mean, this looks This looks alright. So why am I not able to... What the fuck is this? What's the issue? Huh? Missing stack. Is it not in this header? Like, am I going crazy? Wait, we just went... I'm pretty sure we use... Wait. C++ 11... Where does it say? We might use the wrong version. I'm not sure. Let's see. Well, if not, we can just use... well, we are using C++ 14, so pretty sure it should have stack. Right. Just remove it. That's weird. I didn't want to do that actually, but... So, oh wait, we actually... Of course. We don't even include that. Yeah. Return m current. Well, scene stack. Okay. So apparently we can't do that because I don't know. I don't want to waste more time on this. So let's just choose another alternative and we can change it later on. Hell, we can implement our own stack if we want. Like that's not a big deal. Let's just do a vector. Should have the ability to do that. Ooh, let's see. We have a scene here, scene stack, and we just return the last thing in here. Pretty nice. When we push onto the scene, so if well, so if this is empty, we return null. I don't know what this returns if this is empty and I don't want to search right now. So if this is empty, we just return a null pointer. Otherwise, we just return this, like the last thing in our vector. Okay, and this vector keeps pointers. We are not referencing the members in a way that it would break if we enlarge the vector anyway, so that's okay. So when we push the scene, we're actually gonna push back scene map of this name, and obviously we need error handling in here. And when we pop, we are actually popping back. And we also need to do some stuff in here. So if this is empty, we just ignore it. Otherwise, we'll just call the destroy on the last element, right? And let's see, when we push a stack, we have to, we pushed, and now we need to call initialize, like that. Nice. I think that's pretty much it. And in here, we are gonna include this scene manager. We're gonna create it. Well, we don't have to create it. We just need to do scene manager, add scene. It's gonna be like game scene, and it's gonna be this game scene. Right? We add it, and we are actually gonna push it. Game scene. Just like that, so we have one current scene always available. Oops. And what's gonna happen here now is whenever we tick, we actually tick the current scene. So current scene is scene manager get current scene, and if this is available, so a valid thing and not null, we can tick it, and same thing goes for rendering it. So nothing should be changed actually. Unresolved external, obviously. Let's see. We could maybe just clean this up and build it again. We added that struct with static things, and apparently it's not enough. So let's see. Oh, I know. So we have these settings. Yeah, okay. So these are static. We can put them in here. Static things need some source, some compilation unit to reside in, like a source file, and so we can put them in the app.cpp, and as you can see, nothing changed. It means it works. So we actually created a separate scene. So we took out all the logic for creating the scene, like adding in the game objects that we want at the beginning and so on. We moved them into the game scene over here, right? And now we can have multiple types of scenes, right? Now we will actually, in the next episode, probably create like a menu scene. And this is going to be the first thing actually, and we're going to add this menu. And we're going to push that one actually as the first scene that we see. Right, and we also have to make like an overlay, and we need a way to click on the button, like the image. And so, yeah, that's gonna be fun. So we will do that next time, and I'm gonna leave this code in here so we're gonna get reminded of what we need to do. Bye bye.